She's 14 years old as of September 29th. Husky Shepherd Lab. Gotcha. Gotcha. She's a lovely dog. I don't like dogs, but I've had dogs most of my life. That is one good looking pup. I can see the husky very much in her face, but then the ears come into play and then the body and all that. I'm boiling water for a tea to see if it helps. Okay, Rain, also you gotta get your rest first. The shepherd in the body for sure. Yeah. Not in the tail though. I mean, kind of in the tail. The tail might be a little bit lab mixed there with the hair. Pretty girl though. She was very mad at me for the so she lives with your mom, but then when she comes to visit you, you gotta take her to the vet. She's like, oh my god, here comes this asshole. I know what's gonna happen. You got proper sleep, just low energy day. I feel that. I have those days too, right? So ojalá the energy smooths out a little bit. What's going on, ducks? Hopefully you're all well. Hopefully your Friday has treated you well. We had one trick-or-treater today. She was dressed as, I don't know anything about it, but she was dressed as one of the girls from K-pop Demon Hunters. And I don't know if like a 7-year-old should be watching K-pop Demon Hunters, but she was dressed in it. Just one ducks. We're being hit with, was this remnants of a hurricane? It was remnants of a big fucking storm. We had gusts of winds. When I went to get my x-ray today, the windshield wipers could not keep up. It was so wet. Speaking of so wet, no one is wetter than Finnegan's Island after a blitzball match, because you play blitzball inside a sphere of water. Listen, are you not drenched in water in blitzball? If you want to see more of that blitzball action, Finnegan's Island will be back on Monday, streaming Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's the first time playthrough of Final Fantasy X. Like, and I was like, don't. Beta's like, excuse me. No objection. Wait, you won it? Fuck yeah, Finny. Congratulations. Please let me tell you what a pain in the ass that is. Congratulations. Lord, listen, of all the bullshit that where you pull ahead and you outdo the boomers and all that, this is at the top of the list. Alas, Apes. A plus segue, thank you, Duke. I provide a service. Winning without eject shots. Here's the thing. I'm be real with you. When I saw you attempt the eject shot and then the ball hit you on the head and bounced off, I was like, she's fucked. There ain't no way. She ended up after watching the scene with the force. Oh, the force lap. She got to see the ha ha ha's. She knows about ha. Okay. Good. Now, welcome. You have prevailed upon the boomers, the Final Fantasy boomers, and you have now learned the canonic meme, the most iconic fucking meme of Final Fantasy X. Please enjoy. We can now freely ha 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 around you. There are Final Fantasy boomers? Yes, because Final Fantasy, the first one came out in 1986, 84, which is roughly 40 years ago. Not boomers as in actual boomers. Boomers is used as slang for old. It's me. I'm a Final Fantasy boomer. The first Final Fantasy, speaking of... Thank you, Rosa. I appreciate that. Well, Final Fantasy X came out 21 years ago. It is officially designated old enough to be a classic. A car is designated as a classic once it's 20 years old. So... Final Fantasy X came out in 2004? 2003. It might be 22 years old. So it is boomer in that it is old. They broke the glass solo and they didn't monetize it. It took me a good hour for it to sink in. Which part is there? Listen, I'm gonna say it, Zara, while I'm scandalizing Dux and everybody else. Dawn Trail with today's announcement is above fully. It has cleared Stormblood. It is now ARR, Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Dawn Trail. Not perfect, but systems wise, what we've gotten from Dawn Trail alone is fantastic. 20 years old isn't a classic car. I thought that 20 years was the base minimum requirement. All right, let's go. Is the 20-year mark enough to designate a car as a classic? A car that is 20 years old can be designated as a classic by some organizations and insurance companies, but this definition is not universal and can vary wildly. Okay, so we're both correct. 20 is retro. You're retro. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Is he speaking of, I'm sorry, we switched over to Final Fantasy 14. In regards to Zera's remark, it needs to be at least 40. Well, it sounds like it's all just made up, so it doesn't really matter. And different countries and different organizations will have different designations. So back in my day, it was 20 years. Maybe it's been changed since then. Final Fantasy 7 is now a retro game. Yeah, it's fine. It's fucking old. It came out last century. It's ancient. It looks like it too. All right, let's see. A car qualifies as a classic primarily if it is at least 20 years old. And is considered a collector's item. I think the collector's item is more in line with what it do. Stop that. The PlayStation 3 is a retro console. Isn't there like a PS1 or PS2 in a museum? Anything that's older than me is decrepit. But Max, you're also older. When do you become decrepit as well? And so is NBA Jam. Oh, NBA Jam was fun though. The original one beta. I remember playing that. Jordan from the middle from the middle of the court. Also, Solu, I ruined Mimi and Wolfie's day by saying that if you win with Jack Shot, you're cheating. You're cheating? I wouldn't say you're cheating. You're certainly playing the game on easy mode. And listen, I did it with Jack Shot every single time. I don't care. I did it with Solu is a classic. No, I am decrepit and belong in a crypt. You know the god, I forgot his name already. The crypt keeper? That's me. You hated Blitzball segments. I'm not a huge fan of 10, and I should distinguish something, because obviously with Finny playing 10 and me being in her chat all the time, I don't think it's a bad game. I don't think it's made badly. I don't think it's terrible. It's just not for me. Is what I guess the thing I try to get across with Final Fantasy X. It did not mesh with me. Did I play the game to every single? Yes, I got everything. I don't know if I have a save file on a save card, but I did absolutely everything in Final Fantasy X. But it wasn't for me. But the music, listen, I fuck with that music. There is one song, it's Mimi's favorite song, maybe in all of Final Fantasy, that I greatly like, that I greatly enjoy. And there's a Distant Worlds version of it that's absolutely incredible. It's firmly in the middle of the pack for you. 10-2 is higher, though same. 10-2 is higher, but that doesn't mean that I think it's a terrible game. Stop, by no means. 10-2 is so underrated. I agree. I'm still chasing the high that is the combat system for that game, Rosa. I'd like to see it in some. We're not. I mean, we're not going to see it in the current Final Fantasy because they're on their action trip. But I'd like to see the dress sphere system in any other game. But yeah, no, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Finny. I hope you're enjoying it. 10 is one of those early era masterpieces that, like Ash mentioned this before as well. There are games at certain points that get a lot more credit because of what they did for gaming. And that's why I gave Final Fantasy VII as much praise as it did. That 7 was like probably the first real big blockbuster JRPG that came our way. You wouldn't have your Persona 5s without Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 10. The market eventually opened up because of games like 10 and 7. 10 is one of your favorite games of all time. No, absolutely, it's a remarkable game, and I respect a lot of what they did there. It's just if Waka was in the game, I probably would be like, yeah, I love Final Fantasy 10. If you just excise Waka out of the entire thing, one of these days I'll play 7 original, then the remake. If I could make a suggestion, I'd go the other way around, Ducks. Because 7 Rebirth was absolutely immense. Remake was good. And I still love the original more. But Rebirth, they hit their stride. And oh my god. There are YouTube videos, if you look at my history, of me just listening to the Cosmo Canyon music from Rebirth. And it is stunning. Hola, Papi, buenas tardes. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing better. You imagining Jake the dog from Adventure Time, except for the Moogles? Leave the Moogles. No, the fucking Moogles in Rebirth are fucking scary. Nightmare fuel. I agree. Don't forget Square for the butchering of 15. Yeah, that was terrible. Ducks, whenever it goes on sale, I intend to go back and maybe for myself personally and play the Royal Edition is what it's called, of 15. If they had just released 15 completed as it should have been in sequence, it would have been treated more fairly. Give me Pig Moogle over Koala Moogle. Literally, yes, Duke. The Koala Moogles, I'm sorry, I cannot get on board with anybody on the Koala Moogles. It was really good. I'm glad, Papi. I'm glad. That's good to hear. I love the original Cosmo Canyon. The original Cosmo Canyon is incredible. I think that they did the original story exceedingly well for Cosmo Canyon. But the music, just done with current modern technology, is incredible. I'm sorry if you're here for RimWorld. We'll get started here. Just once the no pause starts, it's hard to talk and catch up with folks. And we're talking Final Fantasy. Okay, one thing. Let's see, the only single player game I played that got less stuff, the longer you played. Yeah, it's a shame because 15 has a good story, and it got a very bad rap as the boy band edition and all that, but I never finished Final Fantasy 15. Kawi did. But I'd like to go back, and once the Royal Edition isn't, $100, and play through it and see what it's really about in its best form. I think the original conversation between Red 13 and Bugenhagen was a masterpiece. I don't think they fully captured. No. I think they missed a couple of things like that in regards to original to remake. I didn't think that they needed to do. Again, you go back to remake in particular. They got a little fancy when they didn't have to, right? When the base origin part that was there is like, okay, I get it. If you want to remake it, you want to add to it, absolutely do it. But there are certain parts that are immaculate, that are just conveyed, and yeah, I think that there's a few things like that, especially in remake. Well, not so much in Rebirth. Some in Rebirth, but where they went for a big swing. And I was talking to Cowie about this because I'm trying to remain spoiler free because obviously I don't want to spoil 7 for anybody in any capacity. I think Remake Rebirth should be given a shot. The ending of Rebirth lost me because the original is so perfectly done. Emotionally, everything, visuals. And then they again tried to present more than needed to be there. I guess they kind of lose the human element of it, which I think is part of what you're trying to say in regards to the conversation between Red 13 and Bugenhagen. Okay, fancying it up a bit, but yeah, the conversation between the two of them was so tender and touching, and it was glossed over a bit. Yeah, the human element is missing. Like, it's one of those things. It's like it's the difference for me between like Nier Automata and Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade is stunning. It is visually the superior game in every way to Nier Automata, and they tried to like run parallels to what they did with Nier, but Stellar Blade just, to me personally, didn't have a lot of heart in it. It didn't have that one very human set of interactions that Nier does have. Nier being about the human experience, and a lot of it's very fucked up ways of how we go about doing things. But I think that's similar to what they did there with the OG 7 and Rebirth. It's not just personal, but I remember Bugenhagen telling Red 13 he might not be there in the near future, and Red 13 getting upset and saying, "No, I'll save the planet for you," in an attempt to avoid thinking about the death of his grandfather. Yeah. I remember reacting similarly when my own grandmother would tell me she wasn't always going to be around. Yeah. Nier fucked up. Couldn't be. How's it going, Papi? What's out of this? It couldn't possibly be Nier Automata or just Nier Large being jacked up. I am going to be doing a replay of that probably in the new year. In the new year, we're going to do it. There's other stuff I need to play first. But we're going to be playing Nier Automata because I haven't played that since I believe the start of COVID. It's been like 5 years. By the way, Nier Automata is going to have its 10-year anniversary in 1 year. Year and change. Can't we won't see 2B until next year? Get to see. Listen, I need to go through the book. I need to sit down and do it, and I'm starting to get back because I've dealt with a lot of people's bullshit this year, and that's thrown me off the track. So I haven't had a lot of time to sit down and do stuff. But yes. And Zabes would tell you that I never truly finished Nier Automata, so maybe this time around I'll actually get around. Sorry about your bullshit. It's okay, Finny. It's fine. We all chuck it around, so it's fine. Also, by the way, we are gonna be playing games tonight. What are we doing? I don't know. Is it gonna be Repo? Maybe. Is it gonna be Peak? Probably not. I'd like to at least get one Repo session in. Dia de los Muertos, Dia de los Muertos. You know, Dia de los Muertos is my father's birthday, Tony. It's why I never forget about it. El Estrella, that was his nickname. Star. I'm born on Dia de los Muertos. So it's coming on November 2nd. Also, by the way, you should check your thingies in case you got emotes. Ah, I got Fright Fest and the cat emote. Sorry, I only just got it. Look at it. It's so cute. Repo for one night? Yeah, I mean, the Peak update is out next week, so there ain't no way we're not playing that. Ain't no way. We gotta play that. What's going on, Trobos? Welcome on in. Tea? Tea, you say? What kind of tea you drinking right now? I got green tea. I grabbed the wrong mug. I have green tea. Still very hot. All right, we should get going here. You don't have the Black Kitty yet? Yeah, I don't know. Twitch is wilding. I don't know what's gonna doing with the deal. Alright, let's go. The fish taco colony. Surely nothing bad's gonna happen. Also, your mom is so sweet. She sent me a Halloween king cake. Aw, that's very cute. No, that's other two months. Still, yeah, I don't know, Ray. It's weird. I only just got mine. Oh shit, we're in space. I forgot about that. Oh, what was I doing? Right, we're setting up. We're doing science. There you go, Tony. Mira, you gotta be with those collabs. So yeah, so we're in space with a bunch of cowboy hats. Apparently, you can't wear them. We'll die. Oh my god! You got. You killed Tony. Bobby, I'm so sorry. Wait, they killed two Tonys? The shit. Yeah, so we're doing science. We have one colony down on the planet. Yay! This is our island colony that we're building. And then we have these dinguses up here in space with the ship. Your Twitch viewers sent a bombardment from space. So that does answer the question if RimWorld will drop bombs on you in outer space. And the answer is yes. Thank you for the normal colonist, Tony. Oh my god, Tony, you're gonna die. Where are you? Are you inside? We are in space. You cannot be outside. Alright, you got inside. You're a little hurt. But that's okay. I'll give it to Tony. Let's see what we got for you. You have a vacuum burn. Oh my god, you're a high mate. You're a pyromaniac, nimble, psychically dull, but you're also kind and delicate. So love that for you. You don't do skilled labor, you don't fight fires, you don't do hauling, and you don't do violence. You'll be very good with animals, you'll be good at socialization, you'll be good at intellect. High mates designed companions and concubines with the unique ability to psychically bond with the mates. High mates are empathic, beautiful, cheerful, and talented in social matters. They're also inept at manual tasks, physically weak, and mentally incapable of violence. Neat, welcome aboard. Wait, what do you mean there's a bulk goods trader from Tres Leches? Okay, they're down here. Keep in mind, so one thing, if you're new here, you have to be careful where you send things, so please let me know, because depending on what window, what colony I'm at, your stuff will land there. So if you send me something right now, it's gonna land in space, not down on the base. Thank you for the helmet, Raven. Tony, can you get that hat and survive? We're about to fucking find out. You should be okay. You should be okay. It is 75 below outside. Okay, cool. Rest until healed. Yeah, Tony's got some vacuum exposure. Thank you for the vac suit as well, Raven. Oh, you got a good one too. Alright, Tony, go ahead and get that. Oh my god, is that my bestie? Yes, bestie, we're rimming. Look, we're in outer space. You can in fact send bombs out of space. So we're currently experimenting, trying to see how it works. Oh my god, bestie, no, bitch, don't die! Where are you? Okay, you landed. Where are you? It's okay, you can throw me in the bin. I'm never gonna throw you in the bin. I'll throw you in the. You're here over here. Here you go, let's see, look. Because I care about you, I'm gonna give you one of my rare, excellent helmets. I didn't know those were there. And an excellent suit. So there were. You know why? Because you're excellent. Let's see what you sent me. Let's see. You grew up as a. You're a psychopath and a fast walker, but you learn slowly. It's you in real life, bestie. Look at that. You don't do dumb labor, you don't socialize, and you don't do plant work. You grew up as a kid scientist, and now you're a mad scientist. You'll be good at shooting, you'll be good at construction, you'll be very good at medical, and you'll be very good at intellect. What's a mad scientist? After finishing her education, Psyche was hired by the planet's leading genetic researcher. Later, she was caught running illegal, inhumane experiments. Despite her family's influence, she was convicted and sentenced to hard labor on a penal colony. I love that for you, bestie. All right, well, you gotta go lay in bed now though, because you're fucking. You got the big suck from the vacuum of space. How is it so accurate, right? Hola, Nershay. No, the bin is for you. I have cookies in here. They may be made of. Wow, no, they're my cookies. The bin is mine. All right, Bowman. Let's see your pseudo inspirational message for the day. Thanks for trying to understand what it is I do. Man, I don't even know what I don't understand what the fuck I'm doing. How's somebody else supposed to understand what I'm doing? I'll get you one fact as well. Let's see. The principal use for nicotine other than cigarettes is for insecticide. Bessie, did you get all the paint off your face? I didn't murder your pawn, Beta. You kind of murdered yourself. Alright, our power is back, so that's nice. We have air down here, so one of the things that you have to do when you're building in space is you need the ability to produce your own air, so oxygen pumps. We have to pump that oxygen ourselves. So we're doing experiments here because I haven't been to space, so we're trying to see how things work, what they do. We need batteries for sure to store power, because, yeah, it could be wild. Yeah, so your dad never gets bit by bugs. Might be. Alright, what are these dudes doing over here, right? Let's go see if we can send somebody to go haggle with people. Oh yeah, this is where Mimi and Wolfie stayed behind. Pizza's out of the oven, pumpkins are out, I feel like shit, but it's spooky time. We had one Halloween trick-or-treater today, Allie. They're dressed as somebody with really long purple hair from K-pop Demon Hunters. But there's just too much rain, too much wind out there. Alright, that Thrumbo has to go because Thrumbos are a lot. I'm not selling my potatoes. Can't have them. Okay, we're good there. Good there. I am selling my camel hide pants. I miss them already. The subscriber emotes are making you hungry. Do you desire tacos, ducks? Do you desire women ancient warriors? While talking with the trader Snail, Wolfie learned of the location of an infamous company of mercenaries. These ancient soldiers are from a long forgotten era in the planet's history. They have recently awoken from cryptosleep and are causing trouble in the area. The company is led by Sylvie, who possesses a unique masterwork weapon. The group contains. We're definitely gonna go fuck them up. Okay, we are going there. Hey, look, I wouldn't know about these mountains. I'm not allowed there. Hold on. All right, let's go back to space. Cute. I hope so too. I nearly dropped one of the pies. Don't drop the pies, Allie. Hopefully you get a little bit of rest, but also take in the festivities. It's Halloween. Be spooky. Do crimes. Unique beam repeater. Thank you, Ray. Oh, that's an excellent one. Okay, what do we have here? Honors beam gun. This weapon is engraved with an illustration of a clown. It's me, wearing a sandal. The lower part of the image is dominated by a district. Psyche, you deserve an excellent beam grazer. Go out and beam some bitches. Zabes. Okay. Oh, this is one of the terrible Zabes. How's he still alive? Bay. Bay's a pacifist. Antonio can shoot a bitch. Antonio, you did get a good gun as well. Let's see this one. This weapon bears a representation of a star. How boring. Thunderous beam gun. This weapon bears a depiction of a club. The head of an old fortune teller watches over all. Yeah. Max is a pacifist. Iggy's got a sword. Bomage has the excellent gun. Allie has her wizard staff. Rosa has the pokey poke. Rudy's got a gun. I don't know. Tony? No, Tony's a pacifist. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wrong button. What's going on, Gio? But yeah, no, if you're out there giving out candy for Halloween, first of all, you're doing good work. Second of all, hopefully it's a good turnout. We're not having much in the way of turnout. We've already shut off the light because, again, the storm really did mess with everything. It really did dampen. But yeah, when I was driving to my x-rays, it was really bad. The windshield wipers could not keep up with the amount of water that was falling on us. Thank you for the honey. Thanks, chat, for giving me some honey. The highway visibility was not very good. It was a few feet because of the sheer amount of water that was coming down. We had sheets of water, but I had to get to the hospital, so it doesn't seem too bad. Right now, that's good. That's good. Thanks for the chocolate. Alright, if you need anything, I'm on the other colony. I'm not in the space colony. What are we doing here? Socialization. Who needs better socials? Cowie doesn't have fire socials. Alright, well, congratulations. I think those were meant for Ash, weren't they? Nope, Ash can't socialize. What's going on, Dietrich? Wrong button. But yeah, Bessie, look, we're building this map is like 80% water or some shit. So we're building an entire city around the deep water here. This is all like this because chat sent chunks of volcanoes at me. As chat do. Thank you for the beer, Raven. Appreciate that. Oh, it's the song. This is a good song. One of your songs. Thank you for the tacos. Tacos and beer. Was the song Tacos and Beer and Antidepressants? It's tacos and sushi, but we got tacos and beer. But yeah, we're doing pretty good for colonists. Our colonists are all have pretty high moods. So obviously we're up here. We repaired the animal pen, so that's good. They're out here vibing. Don't ask why there aren't that many animal beds anymore. We're starting to repopulate nature here with trees and plants and IED anti-green warheads. As one does. You can see here, we're starting to grow it all back. Doing our part for nature. And making it look as good as we can. Alright, there's gonna be more choke. We're just grass, tall grass. Well, Dark Smack, good evening, amigo. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I think it's time, while we vibe here, it's time for Gamba. Let's go. Ball team. Yes. No. 20 minutes. There you go. You guys have your chance to gamble away. Whether you believe in me, we have 100 balls. We have T-Mug. Feel free to wait. The Gamba isn't up here. The Gamba is over there. So feel free to get. Wait, no. I have left chat, so I'm weird. The Gamba is right here. So feel free to put up your points if you so desire to partake in Balti shenanigans. But yeah, so we're doing a lot of experiments here. Oh wait, why Psyche, what's wrong? Why are you unhappy? Psyche, eat some chocolate. Why are you unhappy? What are your needs? Ugly environment. We're in outer space. Why are you in serious pain and you ate without a table? Oh, you have 2 old gunshot wounds. Somebody shot Psyche in the torso and the left leg. It's itchy painful. Huh? Someone knocking on the door. Our lights are off. Go away. I'm gonna keep this headset off because... So, perk of growing up in the body is I don't trust anybody, even trick-or-treaters, so... I can get to the door. When we handed out the candy to that little K-pop demon hunter girl, she walked away looking in her bag and she yelled out to her mom down by the sidewalk, "I got another recess!" So, made her day at least. Psyche caught strays before she even landed. What were they?
They were barely dressed up hoodies.
That's fine, it's cold.
It's cold out. They might have had something on them. But they said, "We saw your parrot, he's really cool," so they both
Is he a parrot? Parakeet? Gotcha. Bowman thinks that you should give your settlement a name. What should the local settlement be called? Oh. Rosaleta thinks that you should give the settlement a name. What should the settlement be called? We're not naming anything because we're moving away. We're just here to do science. What's going on, Dietrich? Moon. Allie thinks you should give this settlement a name. You know what? Sure. What do I have here? Thank you for the human leather, Dietrich. I'm glad to see the human leather. Oh, land it over here. Why is Varsity the puppy injured? What happened? Oh no! Varsity got into a fight with a turkey and lost. A settlement? Yeah, settlement-ish. Thank you, Raven, for the healer mech serum. Psyche, go take some healer mech serum, bestie. Get rid of that pain. Well, Beta's Clean Sweeper is dead. But Beta isn't here because the system messed it up. Halloween is a hot chocolate for a day for us sweet tooth adults as well? Absolutely. Raven, the otter has perished. I'm so sorry, Raven. I'm so sorry. How fucking dare you kill my son? I didn't kill your son. You didn't come along with me. Oh my god. Wait, that was instant. What the hell happened down here? Oh, you sent me otters in space. Oh, one of them lived. They're kind of injured though. That's fine. Oh my god. Max is already chopping up the otter. Jesus Christ. Max. Max really said, I want some otter tacos. How long until we can fly away? We can fly away in 2.6 days. Alright, so... we did... So this does work. It's a matter of getting power down here, though. So you need more persistent power. Vanometric power cells aren't doing shit out here. Which is kind of weird. I would have thought that they would have done more. Let's line these over here. I would have thought that they would have been more potent. Interesting. Let's see if it's just what the problem is here. What's our power grid like? Alright, so again, I'm trying to do this without powering from the ship. I can tap into the ship's power and it'll easily power this up, but this is... They don't seem to be connecting with the oxygen pumps, which is just working with the heater. I wonder why that is. solar panels do work. The problem is when we go to the dark side of the planet, as you can see there, on the far side, we get no solar power at all. So it's a day and night cycle, and the night cycle here, we're getting 0 power. Man, the space music here is a jam. So these are putting out 1,000. Yeah, these should be powering these air oxygen pumps fairly easily. Yeah, well, I mean, I think the added vanometrics are doing work. That's really strange, though. Okay, no, so this is an issue about being in space, is that you need to account for the temperature. It is 75 degrees in C in outer space. It's currently 46 below here, so once we put this door here, we'll see what that does for the temperature here. Sealing up this room. So we actually have to be way more careful. Oh no, Beta's gone to the big EP. That's what this does. So the heat can't do much when it's just this massive area here. Let's see, 43, 40. Alright, it's gonna get much warmer here. 40, you can see the temperature on the right hand side. 35 degrees. It reverted to space because there's no air in here. It's designated as space when you see these little orbiting orbs. They're saying you might need actual pants instead of shorts. Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, I don't think the unstable ones will do much. These vanometrics are 1,000 watts per. They should be more than enough. I don't get why they're not connected here. Let's try maybe direct connecting them. Let's see if that does anything for this. Let go have a quick power nap. I've been up since get that rest, Beta. Okay. The heater's probably using too much power. I don't think the heater. Yeah, the heater is barely 175 watts. But let's put the vanometrics on the actual grid itself. It should be working by range there, but something's being fucky here, and I don't know what it is. It is 11. Alright, so it's 10 degrees here now, so that's good. It's warmed up enough to be livable. Living in space is going to be wild. The amount of care one has to take is a lot. Let's see if this fixes it completely. It's 23 degrees now. It's nice and warm. Okay. What else can we do here? Furniture. We do need some kind of light. Let's put something excessively. Yeah, I think whenever they go outside, whenever they open that door. Okay. Second door. Okay, click on the oxygen pumps and click reconnect. Designate this thing to have power toggled. The columns will come soon to flick the switch. Connect to a different power net within my connection radius. This is useful if I'm connected to an unpowered net, but there is a powered net nearby. Zabes the crow has died to the vacuum of space, as has Zabes the crow. Zabes, you can't send me crows in space. That's not how that works. No, they're dying. Zabes crows, no. I can't believe you've done this. I didn't do anything. I'm just... that isn't on me. I can't control what happens if I can't believe Solu would do this to my crows. I didn't do anything to your crows.
Happy Candy Day.
Hey.
Day when you can cosplay all day in public and not get frowned on.
Hey, what's going on, Shirokuma? Well, thank you very much for the resub. Happy Halloween. Hopefully you're having a good one, or as good one as can be today on this day of Halloween. Thank you for this here too, as always, homie. I appreciate it. Let me just want to vote for our cooking stream. There are 2 votes for you for our books of Persona, Final Fantasy, or Tolkien's Worlds. Again, he killed like 4 Narshades. I didn't kill 4 Narshades. First of all, there shouldn't have been 4 Narshades. Let's have that conversation if you want to. Narshades right there. Narshade number 1. Fucking, where's Verso? Verso's right there. That's Narshade number 2. I remember you having me rename him. Where's the other Narshade? Let's see. The Narshade right there, number 3. The 4th one I did kill though. Like I just should have murdered them. That one. Verso wasn't a Narshade. It was a Narshade. You sent it to me and you had me rename it. I noticed. Hey, you got the emo. Nice, Raven. I can see it. Congratulations. I have a migraine from hell. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. And I just want to go home and have a glass of wine and watch the Jays game. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sucks. Hopefully, I mean, obviously migraines don't just magically go away, but I hope you feel a little bit better. Hey, look at the tall grass. All right, so the tall grass is growing. Why are there potatoes down? You know what? Never mind. Those are my potatoes now. Well, they're the donkey's potatoes. They're not my potatoes. It was Narshade, Lunarshade, Narshaline, and Bob. We can delete that though. Okay. But we are gonna. First of all. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna have to go back to the base because I cannot take this group of people to go fight the warlord and the mercenaries because these are not the people I wanted to bring along. These people, half of these people should not even be here. The only person here that should be here is Bomage, Ali, Iggy, and Rosa. Everybody else should not have been here. So I'm dumping them back off at the office. Crows in space is equal to otters in space. Yeah, they did about as well as the otters, unfortunately. They were weak. A pawn can't volunteer for a guaranteed death mission. Maybe? Let's see. I mean, ducks, you actually took care of your pawn. You've actually done things with them. They actually have very good stats. I mean, I'll send you along, but I'd love to lose a character that's got gear and weapons and everything else. Let's grab these. Yeah, no, we're progressing pretty well. So this colony is doing exceedingly well, by the way. This is the most successful colony I've ever had. There have been several raids, and they're still here, and they're growing and doing everything that I want them to do. So, happy with this. Not happy with all the litter everywhere. Would be nice if we could clean it up, but it isn't exactly easy to do. Also, we gotta destroy these corpses. Man, the space music is really nice. Do weapons need weapons or armor? I think we're good on weapons and armor for now. One Zabe Squad live! Look at them! What's this? Thung. Thanks for the washing machine. Welcome aboard, Dark Smack. Where did? Oh, you landed back on the other base. Congratulations. Thank you, Dark Smack, for the machine pistol. Your pistol is unfortunately here on Ali's throne, so we'll have to deliver that to you as we can. The washing machine is gonna have to get deconstructed, but I appreciate all the same. We're not gonna litter even on the moon. Dark Smack, you are a pacifist. You're tough, you're kind, and nimble. It's like real life. You don't do violence and you don't do socialization. You grew up as an art slave, and now you're a mod designer. Congratulations, welcome to the colony. What the hell's an art slave? Dark Smack was born on the dark edge of a tidally locked herb world. After an argument, his father sold him to a local district lord as a slave artist. Forced to create art or be punished, he withdrew and became unable to form relations with others. But you have +4 to art. Nice. Jesus. Just RimWorld things. Also, got a screen protector for the first time in a decade for your phone, right? These new installation things. I totally installed 2 screen protectors on your phone, not knowing the first one was successful. Yeah, no, you gotta keep them safe. Them gadgets are not cheap. You gotta make sure they stay nice and, well, as safe as you can. All right, let's do another zone here. I still don't know why there's a potato zone over there. All right, this is gonna be. Oh my God! Look, it's a ghost. Look at that face right there. Oh my God, it's a spoon. Duke, thank you for the 5 embryos. They're already being hauled down to the line of embryos. Thank you. Skill trainer shooting for ducks. Alright, ducks, let's go. Let's get you that shooting. Your skills are currently at. Oh, you only need 1 of those. But we'll give you 1 to see how it do. Go official across to are you old levels of doing stupid shit. I don't think it's necessarily an age thing, Archer. I think it's you're in a super high stress profession and things just weigh. Things weigh, man. Alright, so who has a gun? You know, Simon, take 1 of those. Yeah, they're pretty good shooting. Thank you for the alpha thrumbo horns. I mean, one thing we could always use is more food for sure. Considering how many things we have here. Zabes, congrats. Do you not know you're a pacifist? Sexy Asian girl can stab a bitch. Let's go.
Another month, another rim.
Another month, another rimming session. It's true. Thank you very much, Shaw. Welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 93 months. That is a long time, dude. Thank you. Mimi wants Persona, so if you're fine with the usual, we can add your vote for Persona. But I appreciate you, homeboy. Hopefully you're doing well today. Hopefully today was a kind day.
Just swinging by puppy, in suburban white bread hell doing some trick-or-treating Lamau. Hope the colony hasn't been slaughtered. Happy Halloween.
Be safe. Happy Halloween, Poppy. Thank you for swinging on by. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you were able to say hello. We've gotten 3 trick-or-treaters today. Yours for Persona as well. Shirokuma? Got it. Persona pulling away. The last day for voting will be on Sunday night. Persona has a comfy lead at 29 votes to Lord of the Rings 22, and Final Fantasy dragging ass at the back of the line. Also, anything else super amazing in the live letter for me to watch or recap? Raid looks great. Systems-wise, we're getting some very good upgrades. The UI element that gives you 100 buttons for hotkeys is going to be game changer for me. Yoshi P said that they're working on optimizing the CPU so that we can get a housing glamour thing in 7.5. Don't know what housing glamour means. I'm assuming it might be the expansion to the small houses, medium houses, big houses. So sometime in April, I might be able to get you your mansion finally. But that was in the unofficial live translation deal. So that was not actually in the notes or anything. One best for hockey, so you're going to put your yes, all my crafting macros are going to go on there. It's literally 4 pages, 25 macros spots, so you can empty out your hotbar. So my mounts, my minions, my macros, they're all going into this UI element. You can toggle on and off. So you toggle it on when you need it, toggle it off when you don't. The glam change is also huge. What's going on, Scott? I walk to the grocery store and regret every step. Yeah, I get that. I feel that, Scott. Thank you for the pump shotgun, Darks. Let's see what we got for you. Weren't you a pacifist? You are a pacifist, so you cannot, in fact, pump your shotgun. Thoughts on turkey meat tacos instead of ground beef? Absolutely valid. Turkey meat tends to have less structure than ground beef, but I replace everything with ground turkey essentially. So I do it for tacos. It takes the seasoning. Obviously, still has a turkey twinge taste to it. It has a little bit of a a little turkey taste. One thing that I do if you don't like ground turkey is I mix it with ground pork, which is still kind of lean. It's still not as bad as ground beef. And that tends to give it a lot more structure than the ground turkey will have itself. If you're just doing pure ground turkey, it'll be fine. It'll take the seasoning very well. Ground turkey takes one more. Normally, the taco packs that you add to that, or whatever spices you use for tacos, would be paprika, salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. The big 5. So it takes to it very well. I've been eating ground turkey since I was a teenager, late teens. As a replacement, just because I didn't really like ground beef. So you can definitely use it in the same way, but again, just if you don't work with ground turkey very often, it does have a lot less structure to it. It's very soft. Thank you for the guns, Dark Smack. This weapon is called Rex Auto Aim Widow. This weapon bears a depiction of a town. Yeah. Alright, Sexy Asian Girl, you have a stabby, Saiban has a gun, Iruli has a revolver, Shnubi has a gun, Kailasa, Zaves, Zeros is a pacifist, Hano's got a sword, still has a space laser gun, Athena's got a gun. What kind of gives us to? Alright, so the Arastida doesn't have a gun. Let's go. Red, no Halloween themed items in RimWorld. I'm sure there's a mod or two, right? It's RimWorld. Surely there are mods. Go to sleep. Have a good night, thoughts. Thank you for swinging on by. Get your rest. Sleep well. We'll catch you soon. You should eat dinner, but being hungry is aiding the sleepy. Look at all these exits from Zaves' fucking Royal Tribute Collector. Oh, here they come again. Okay, Mimi, go give them the tribute. How are we doing now in space? So, okay, so this is still being powered. It's 43 degrees, maybe a little hot. I think second door worked a lot for there. Alright, power, hidden conduit. Oh, gold, sure. If I could add little jack-o'-lanterns to everything, Allie, I would keep that mod all year round. I love Halloween. Halloween's my favorite holiday. Halloween is my jam more than any other holiday. Mimi has received the title of freeholder from the Broken Empire because Mimi is abrasive. She would demand that this title's privileges be fully respected. She may refuse to do certain work types, eat low-class food, and will issue decrees. I made a monster. I have made a mistake. Mimi, stop being a tyrant. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Are you fucking human with that? No, you humans in space. You can't go anywhere. Your human landed in outer space with me. Lenka has nowhere to go. I have successfully, finally, catched all of one of Allie's humans. Thank you for the chocolate ducks. We will get that space choco going. Also, it's Ballini time. Thank you for flat screen TV, Dark Smack. Flat screen TV is actually very, very good. They're good for like hospitals and whatnot because they make people feel happy. It gives them something. It actually helps them heal better and all that nonsense. So that's good. Oh, wrong button. Mimi, are you ready for the Ballini? It's time, friends. It's that time of the week where we get. Oh, actually, the ad break ends in 2 minutes. Never mind. All right, Allie, destroy that hospital bed, please. We're gonna put the TV in its place. I need a research project. Oops. Oh my God, what is all this? No, Zaves! I hope that Hive Queen hits a trap and dies. Thanks for that. Thanks, Darksmack, for the tech print brain wiring. We'll bring that back to the base to study it. Actually, can we study that now? Why are so many people injured? Unfortunately, all these body parts are not... You're on the planet. What do you mean, Hive Queen? You discovered the center of the nest. It's guarded by a massive insect queen. Yeah, it's fucking Zaves. Who else is it? We will make you bionic Darksmack when we get back down to the planet. Bionic eyes, bionic ear, the full-on bionic treatment. Atom Smasher you shall become. Bionic jaw, bladder, ear, tongue, heart, leg. Wait, only one leg? Arm, spine, stomach, eye. That Silent Neuroformer is for Allie. Oh, you're already max wizard, Allie. You can't be any more wizard than you already are. Congratulations. Tech print has been applied to the research project Brain Wiring. You've completed the project's tech print requirements. The researchers can now begin researching how to actually use the technology at your research benches. By applying the tech print, Seki gained 2,000 experience points in the intellect skill. Hell yeah. I was thinking about candy, and remember I once had a friend give me rebanaditas. Now I thought about how it would be a wild trick or treat for treats. I didn't do it. I'm not sure what rebanaditas are. I don't think I've heard of them. Thank you, Duke, for the gears. We'll flag these for pickup. Alright, Alan, let's get you your skill trainer for intellect. And socialization. Oh wait, you can't socialize. You don't do socialization as a Neanderthal. That's kind of weird. Surely Neanderthals like to socialize. We'll give this to Iggy, since you can't socialize. Give this to people? Gotcha. You messed up? It's okay. You took one of them, so it's fine. Skill trainer medical. Dr. MD Shaman of the Muffalo Alley. Oh, don't die! Hold shit! I forgot. You're okay. Alley, get inside. You're not dressed for outer space. Storage, recon. Okay. All right, bowling time. Best of luck, Billy. Ooh, Flash Storm. All right, Allie, never mind. Go come back outside and get this real quick, and then go back inside to the hospital bed. All right, so at the end of the week, whenever we do the rimming, we also do the bowling. Bowling is essentially whenever somebody subs, resubs, gifts, bits, donuts, all that good stuff, they get to pick whether I get shot with a Nerf gun. Some people say yes, some people say no. There goes Chef pointing at me. That's the cool guys that get shot with a Nerf gun. So, best of luck. Now go do it again. Yeah, now go do it again. But yeah, no, we'll go back to the game here. We'll leave it ready because again, we don't pause. Huge solo, huge solo. Let's go, Mimi. Power washing? When did you do power wash simulator? What the hell is it? What happened there? That's the wrong arm. That's just like possible. Carrying my lunches on my phone. Don't worry about it. Don't fucking ask questions. Dodged it. That, first of all, where did that bounce from? I looked at it on stream right now. It just went bloop. All right, ball me. My second T2? I can see it on stream. Look at this shit. Look at this. In my pocket.
Caliente.
Barolies.
Huh?
There's 2 in there.
Yeah, what do you mean you got 2? She got... You ever just get triple balled on a Friday night? You ever just get 3 balls on you? You should get bonus points for that. Listen, I can't give you bonus points. That's not... I guess you went balls deep. No, I got balls deep. Callie went balls deep. I was just out here receiving. Mimi has become too good with the Nerf gun. She has Massa Haystack. Thank you for that resub, dude. Welcome back. Thank you for the 35 months. We're almost going on 3 years, dude. I appreciate you. Hopefully you, JL, are doing well. Thank you for obviously coming back, for hanging out, for doing a thing, and for supporting this channel in the way that you do. Thank you, thank you. Let me know if you want to vote for our cooking stream. We're going to be doing our cooking stream on Monday. And it's kind of a closed, excuse me, don't worry about it. We'll be doing our cooking stream on Monday, so you get to decide what we're going to be doing. Alright, so this is working very well for us. Alright, so what happens if we build a heater right here, and a light source? I'm just trying to tax the power here, since this is science. Lord of the Rings book and spin, let's fucking go. Will it land on the spicy bean? 591k points go. Listen, believers, I changed hands. I was literally on the other side. More shots getting started for the week. Thank you very much, Darksmack. I'll add your votes here too. Why is there so much tea on my desk all of a sudden? It's kind of weird. It's almost like I took 2 balls to the desk. Lord of the Rings, up to 23 votes. Creeping on the Persona book. Timberwolf Revenge. What do you mean Timberwolf Revenge? Oh, Alethea's eating a Timberwolf. Okay. Welcome aboard, Haystack. Haystack, so we're doing, this is a little wild. We're in outer space, so your pawn is currently in outer space with us. Welcome aboard. You need specialized gear to exist out here, so you're in the hospital. But let's see what you got. You are you're pacifist. You're super immune, but you're cannibal, but you're tough, just like real life. You don't do dumb labor, you don't do violence, and you don't do any cleaning. You grew up as a war refugee, and now you're a chef. Nice. Haystack was a star chef at a high-class core world restaurant. He was famously among patrons for his creative culinary specialties and infamous among the kitchen staff for his casual disdain for grunt work. Welcome aboard. Okay, you like space? Hell yeah, let's go. Listen, we're out here. This is the ship for this scenario. But yeah, no, apparently it seems to work just fine. I needed to actively tap into the grid. Temperature-wise, we seem to be okay. We're about to take the ship back down to the planet. Thank you for the electric stove. Thank you for the parts, Dark Smack. We need to get these parts in here because I don't want to leave these Dark Smack's body parts behind. So I need somewhere to put these parts. Nick. Well, let me pick them up. Put these? No, those. Close those, Starchy. Close. Put those? Yeah, I'm gonna put you to sleep with my stream. Hello, Zemri. My faith in Kawe has given you the bounty. Yeah. Listen, I couldn't tell you. I've put the mug on the other hands and everything else. I've completely changed locations on her. I've bounced around trying to make it more difficult for her. But she keeps thinking it, so she's just on a streak. That's the way it goes sometimes. Huh? She did lose last week, it's true. But for the last 3 months, you've been mostly successful. Also, but you know what Kawi wasn't successful at? Pulling the current to where it needs to be. Oh, look, she's cackling. Give me a second real quick to adjust my lighting. I replaced my butt pillow because I do be caked up, so I need a new softer pillow because this chair is very old and the padding's gone essentially. But the problem is that it's a memory foam pillow from Costco, so it's very thick. So I need to actually hop onto the chair, and then I go back to my usual height. But the pillow do be doing work. Also feels nice. Get yourself a butt pillow. Okay, so this works very well for us. Noted. For the future reference, if we want to do this, it really does require a lot of looking after. Fuck these advanced or refining tools in V Rising. They're too big for your compact castle. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest making a series of buildings because then Beta will call you poor and say that you live in a hovel. Also, you check out my base. I have part of it done, Finny. I'm looking forward to finishing it off. He called you poor because you use global chat. No, Franco called me poor because of that. Beta called me poor because I make sprawling campuses, so I make various building satellites all over my place. And he lives in one big structure, so I live apparently in just a hovel. Thanks. What if the secret is to always have 3 balls? I'll never tell, bae. I get so lost when I go to his castle. It's a lot. It's very well done. Alright, so this is actually up to... So this is starting to warm up. So definitely need more than just one. Obviously this is opened up here. If we close this off with the door, it'll be fine, but it'll also lack air. Alright. Okay. I just said, I want to go after those mercenaries. I want their legendary weapons. 9 hours. Alright, so we actually need to get all of our parts back inside. And get going. Need to pick up all of these body parts. It's gonna be a tad loud? Yeah. Yeah, that one particular song does tend to be a little bit loud. But I like the music, it's very good. That the campus idea? Yeah, as long as you put, connectors to it, it flows pretty good. Like, I do like that, because then I know where buildings are, right? This is where the library is. It's connected to the alchemy. Over here we have the leatherworking and the gems. And then away from everybody down below is the more industrialized parts, like the smelting and the woodworking. You're getting sunburnt though? Oops. Yeah, so you do need to keep your... Why are there so many guns on here? You gotta keep your smoke up, otherwise it can be a bit of a pain. Alright, so we almost have all of Darksnick's body parts. As soon as we get them, we're out. We're gonna deconstruct this and take it with us. Science experiment complete. Now we know. This is also just a random asteroid, by the way. This isn't like a base. There are bases in space that we can go to, and there are 2 of them above me that it is the goal to eventually get there. Deconstruct this, impossible. Impossible. Not all that, surely. Okay, well, what is this? This is mechanoid ship chunks. Man, my ship got way more cluttered than I wanted it to be. What was that? What animal made that sound? Alright, Zaves the Crow is hugging the heater in Allie's gold-plated bedroom. Colonist needs rescue. What's wrong with Antonio? Antonio, what's wrong? He's high as a kite is the problem. He's stoned. He also needs some wake up. I don't know anything about Castlevania, but the music beta has going on his bass is very good. I only played Castlevania like once back in the early 90s, so that's the extent of my knowledge as well. Yeah, my heads in your colony. Some of them, it is a requirement for their race. Like Lenka here is a waster. She needs go juice. Oh no, Zeta's Type Queen died. Oh no, unfortunate. I guess it isn't just an anime. No. There are games associated with it. Let's take our Vanometrics back as well. And by the time they're done with this, we can actually just take off again. Thank you for the goat juice. Thank you for the hard drugs. Wake up for sure. Wait, where's those drugs going? They're right there. We actually have to medically administer it because he's not doing too well. Alright, Rosa is our lead doctor. This expires. Oh, this is the one where the leader Aznabel Raykard Cole of Voidborn Bazaar has sent us a message. A fugitive named Wargan escaped from his custody and used a transport pod to flee to an abandoned orbital platform. Wargan was in custody for trafficking dangerous psychic artifacts. Having heard rumors of your Grav ship, the leader asks that you travel to the abandoned platform and kill Wargan. Just so Raykard will reward you with the Gravtech device. I need to get this. Okay, but that doesn't tell us where it is. Do I need to accept the quest? I don't play Castlevania, but whenever I crack a whip in game, I sing the sing the music. All right, we can take off now. How are we on supplies? We have every. Let's go. Get on board if you want to live. Allie, take the commands away from Bowmage. How dare you, Bowmage? Bowmage, you can ride shotgun. Alright, let's go dump off all this stuff that we absolutely do not need on this ship. Don't tell Beta we're leaving behind clean sweep number 5. So this is the map for this scenario. It might also be Max's robot as well. It might not be Beta's. So what does it mean? So it belongs to the Voidborn Bazaar, right? But the Voidborn Bazaar also wants to hang out with us, so could I just go visit them? Alright, so I guess this is where we want to go to next, the Ancient Garrison. That's our next spot. Let's go back home and drop people off. Oh no, one engine isn't working. That's not good. Why is that engine not working? Okay, bye. Neat. We got to see it. So that was very good information. I've not been in space. I've not had to deal with space before, so that's pretty great. Blocked by roof. Sure we don't need it? Who needs that many engines? Minor Grav ship crash. While landing the Grav ship Potato Taco, Allie accidentally disengaged the Grav engine too early, causing the Grav ship to free fall for several feet. Some buildings on the Grav ship have sustained light damage from the crash. Based on the Grav ship's launch, there was a 51% chance of negative outcome. That sounds, you know what, never tell me the odds. But we did okay for ourselves. We did fine. Okay, all of these, I don't need these on my ship. Again, I'm having an issue wherein I have a lot of parts I don't need on the ship. But the goal is to have 3 different bases. One in outer space, one here on the lake map, and then the other one being the ship itself, wherever it goes. Until we can fight the mech hive that's chasing us down. I don't think we necessarily have the bodies for it right now. There's too much, how do I put this? Dead weight in colonists, so I had to go to mom yesterday so Twitch tried to steal your button. Oof, I'm sorry. How dare I? So what need? At this point, not much, just food. This colony down here definitely could use some food. There are too many fucking people and too many goddamn animals eating everything. Iggy makes one thing of food and it's immediately taken and eaten by somebody else. Oh my god, thank you for the 2,000 tacos. That's a lot of tacos right there. Thank you, Tori. Thank you for the Hive Queen. Can you imagine what I'm going to do with the Hive Queens next, since you and Zabes keep sending them to me? That's your first one, though. Hive Queens, 200,000 points. Look at the eggs all over this map. Look at this. It's not excellent. The yolk's on me. It's so many. The fuck? Alright, research. What are we going to research here? So we learned to make our own drugs, right? I think we did. At least we're starting to learn. We can learn to make our own wake up for Antonio and the other individuals. Obviously we need to progress up to marine armor. That way we can actually have our people. Thank you for the cheat codes, Mitori. That's a lot of fucking points. Thank you, homie. Appreciate that. Also, what's Tides of Annihilation? I meant to ask. So you have unlimited food, right? Eggs good? No, those aren't human. You can't eat these eggs. These egg sacs have little insects inside of them. They'll come out and eat us, which is why they're staying inside the egg sac. They're not what I would call good eggs. Alright, who's doing the cooking here? I'm sorry, Haystack, at a scale of 7, you might poison people. Psyche is definitely not cooking. Good cooking IRL, not so much in RimWorld. So is that coming out to be dated? I saw on Twitter and when Papito probably like this. Ooh. Listen, I do love me a good Soulsborne game. I do enjoy some punishment, as it were. Alright, so that's all there. That's good. Definitely start getting rid of a lot of these. How do I get rid of these weapons? I don't need them. There we go. So there was no bill for that yet. Smelt apparel. Do forever. Headgear, armor, what is this? This is... Okay, that's a lot of that other stuff. Flak, marine, okay. This we want to be more careful with. Alright, Ruri immediately destroying stuff. Thank you, Ruri, of the moth. Nope, other way around. Chuck those out. Apparel. Oh, it's smelt or destroyed. Gotcha. Weapons. Gotcha, so I don't need that. Okay. Neat. Okay. What do we have here? Skill trainer cooking for Raven. I'm assuming are those for you, Raven, or for just randomized amongst the colonists to increase those who can cook. All right, who can cook? I guess is the first question. Who else has varsity is double fire? Haystack. You know what? Haystack has a dream. Distribute. You know what? Let's go. Haystack. Haystack knows how to make salsa. The highest tiers. So let's have you learn how to make some cooking in game. Almost. Oh man, my tea. I can't have it. Doesn't this colony look fancy? Yeah, no, we're getting there, Baron. This is our spaceship. The Grav ship Fish Taco. This is where our animals live. We have an entire lake colony out here that's fully existing on its own. And colonists are actually quite happy with it, so that's good. We're slowly planting trees and grasses and regrowing everything back. Ignore the bombs inside the grass there. Don't worry about that. Look at the high grass. Look how pretty it is. Wild potatoes. A wall of embryos. Don't worry about that. But yeah, we're slowly making our little map here better. I'm curious to see what these trees will be like when they fully grow. They're only 12% grown, so once they're fully grown, I'm curious to see. That's a lot of grilled cheese. Haystack, where'd you go? Haystack, you are. You're cooking up to 19. Very nice. So you can take one more. Let's see. Haystack is now our top chef. Wolfie, Iggy, Arxane. They're all 17. That's good. Zabe 17. Max is at 16. Lemon cannot be at 15. Lemon is like a 22 out of 20 cook. So let's get Lemon one more skill trainer there for her. Alright, let's grab these weapons, and again, we need to start shredding these weapons because they do add a lot of value to the colony that we don't want. Thank you, Zemin, for the grilled cheese. Oh, dude, I love grilled cheese. What I would do for a grilled cheese right now, Zemin. Those are medical. Thank you, Raven, again for those. Who's doctoring? Let's see. Allie is our top doctor. I think we'll top her off and get her to 20. Ashley's at 18. Simric is at 18, so you can top them up as well. Where's Sim? Sim's out here doing work for us. Antonio is at 18, and one of the deliveries is at 17. Sexy Asian girl can also learn, so we'll give them one. Which one of you is the logger this one? I saw a thing on Ickbook earlier that was Sloppy Joe grilled cheese. Oh, dude, that sounds delicious. I mean, it's grilled cheese, right? I do the same thing, similar thing with quesadillas, where I will put, our clocks changed last weekend, so it's not that late for me. It's not. See, my internet fell over. Did I survive? Yes, Bessie, I brought you back down to the planet. You have been delivered. Yeah, I gave you an excellent helmet and an excellent body piece so that you may remain safe. I should aim to be in bed for 11:30ish and sleep by midnight. But hey, listen, it's Halloween, Pesty. You get to stay once a year. You gotta enjoy it while you can. Also, I got 3 balls in me, Bessie. Thanks to Cowie. I have no hot drink. Life is suffering. I'm so jealous, Bestie. Are we gonna be doing our dailies in Battlefield this weekend? I am around if you. I'm thinking of stir fry as well. Sorry, I was looking at the thing. But yeah, I do think with quesadillas where I just take a quesadilla and then just stick protein in it. Zemi, thank you for the kibble as well. The cats are already eating. Allie's already feasting on the kibble. Did the aliens? I'll hit you up. Alright, hit me up. I already made my dough last week, so I don't need to make pizza dough this week for Mimi's Pizza, so I'm good there. I made my fresh sauce, so my pizza sauce is also my pasta sauce, so that's good to go. So I should have plenty of time tomorrow. And Sunday. What? Yeah, we can go for a walk. We'll walk anytime. We'll go early. Jackie doesn't come back until like 1 hour time. You have a notification? You got all 3 emotes? How did Cowie get all 3 emotes? I barely got 2. You should check your notifications. There are emotes that we did earlier this week with Psyche and Finnegan's Island to get our what's it called? Our little spooky emotes. Look at them. They're so cute. I do like Shady Cat though, I gotta be honest. I am. You'll never understand. You'll never guess why I'm partial to Shady Cat. Save them for later, just in quesadilla. How dare you? You only got 2? Yeah, I only got 2 as well, but it might be just a later rolling it out, Bestie. You might get it eventually. Don't you also get the skull thingy? Like Dietrich has it there. The last one was 22 minutes ago. There you go. You think, oh, skulls from clipping. Gotcha. All right. Why is Xavier the Crow and the Monitor Lizard 11 eating the stir fry? The kibble's down here. These animals. It might be, the purge might be coming soon for the animals. The purge might be coming soon. Thank you for the 100 traps, Geo. What the hell's a 100 trap? A dormant hunter drone that activates when it detects a threat. The hunter drone closes with the target and detonates. Since it is hidden in the surrounding terrain, it cannot be placed adjacent to other traps. Neat. Thank you. So if somebody comes into attack, it's essentially a bomb. Whenever somebody comes by. Alright, we can put it there. Then sneaky bomb. Eso quiero, Rosa. Those emotes are really, really good. Thank you for the oxygen pumps. I think I'm going to turn these into little dust for now, and then rebuild them when we actually get out to space. I don't think we're gonna make it to space back today, simply because. Thank you for the human meat, Dietrich. My colonists, my cannibals. Thank you. As does Medic Angel the grizzly bear. Alright, so our animals are doing fine. Our grasses are starting to grow back. That's nice. But also, Bestie, I was showing you how we have Lake Town here. We just got our ship back from outer space. And so, Lake Town here is pretty successful. We're going to go fight a warlord and take back stuff that was there. It's pretty neat. Yeah. I found this particular, there's a mod that lets you preview the areas that you click on. And this one had a big old lake. It's like 80% water. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's build on it. It's a pain in the ass. Oh! Well. So look, it turns out you can imprison a bear, so I have to figure out how to get a whole ass bear across to my house because it ended up in yours. Hey, can you put my cages facing forward this time? I sent Beta a message. Wait, Cowie, did you do this? Huh? You put the poll up, chat did this? I respect it. Welcome aboard, Baron. Let's look at your character. Baron, you are kind, tough, and a night owl, just like real life. You grew up as a herder, and now you're a scout. You'll be pretty good at melee. You'll be good at mining, cooking. You're really good at animals, and you'll be good at socialization. Welcome aboard. Please have this giant alpha thrumbo horn. I already have a werewolf. You're assembling an army. I love that for you. Did you get them as a werewolf, or did you get them as a human form? All right, well, Zaves, thanks to High Moon, Zaves' experience and inspiration. Hell yeah. Thank you, Callie, for the 3 stone crabs. How dare you? We got the good music. Let's go. You can capture them in wolf form. Gotcha. They got to be in human form. Okay, understood. Neat. All right, where are we? Let me see. Motherfuckers Prime the Second is still alive. How this animal has survived through 4 purges? I love that. It was meant to be. Motherfuckers Prime the 4th. The Undying. Oh, the donkeys are dead. My potatoes now. Motherfuckers Prime. It's in the name. It's in the name. You have to earn the title of Prime somehow. The Undying. I love it. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why it's working out that way. Maybe there's something I did within settings. I don't know. Alright, well, we have to get all these corpses out because I don't want them to turn into shamblers and then they start shambling. And I don't want to get shambled on. I already got gatlered earlier, so I don't want to get shambled. The animals. Ali, Mufficus Prime the 4th survived another bionic plague. I don't know how they do it. But they said not today, Rim Connect. Let's grab these parts. It is very good for components. So whenever Rim Connect kills every single animal on the map, it does explode them into components. I'm not mad. I'll take components. Also, I don't know, are you still there, bestie? If you are, I have a thing to tell you. I think they told you in 14, but you're busy building Legos, so that's way more important. Halloween is only 1 day a year. How's it going, medic? But it's Halloween. I feel like Shamblers would be in. I mean, we should have done a one-off. What's it called? Anomaly colony. The problem is that it takes forever to get to the really good things. We did anomaly for the better part of a year before the release of Odyssey, and so it does take a long time. We almost saw every single entity in Anomaly. It's such a good DLC, by the way. A lot of the DLCs you can go without, but Odyssey and Anomaly in particular are pretty great. You have Shady Cat, nice. So you have O3 Ray as well? Interesting. But yeah, I like Anomaly. I would say that I like Anomaly a lot more, just because thematically it's a lot of fun. Excuse me. And going through the waves of the anomalies coming at you can be really, especially the ultimate anomalies are really rad. Like, they are really, really cool. No cattle lantern? Yeah, has anybody else gotten the cattle lantern? I haven't. Did you get the cattle lantern? All right, so what are we doing here? I think we're gonna take all the cloth and leathers because we don't. Also, we gotta give Darksmack all his bionic parts. All right, yay! We're starting to build up food here. They were pretty low on food in this area, so where is Darksmack? Bionic, yes. Left eye, left arm, left leg, spine, heart, stomach, left ear, tongue, jaw. Done. Compensated violence. Road Cecir, a freeholder of the Broken Empire, is making a request of you. Idakin from Sitkis have been harassing her caravans in the area. Cicera asks that you send them a challenge message, attracting them to attack and eliminating the threat yourself. The group of Idakin is composed of 1 boss, 4 drifters, 7 elite mercenaries, 2 grenadiers, 6 heavy mercenaries, 12 mercenary gunners, 6 mercenary slashers, 4 mercenary snipers, 6 pirate gunners, 6 scavenger gunners. This is why I say, like, I will do the best that I can with what you send me, but this here is a reflection of the value of the colony. So pawns are very expensive. They have a significant cost to them. So sending me stuff and then ignoring it will eventually lead to the destruction of the colony. Colony go boom, is what I'm saying. Tech. Proof. Where is it at? Alright, so we'll add these. Oh my god, what the hell is. Oh my god, what's happening? Wait, did somebody just hit a bomb? Someone just hit a bomb somewhere. Oh my god. Who did that? I think that was Ali's human. Well, they're not a human anymore. They're not really much of anything left. So long, human that landed in space, but ended up here with us. Where's Antonio to come take his drugs? Antonio, you need drugs, right? Let's see. Wait for prediction, yes. Alright, Cub is destroying things. Antonio's getting high as a fucking kite. Love that for him. Thank you for the colonist, William. Welcome on in. Let's see what we got here. Your colonist is... You're nimble, you're a fast learner, and you like to go jogging. You don't do skilled labor, you don't do intellect, and you don't do crafting. You grew up as a cave world tunneler, and now you're a medieval sailor? Congrats. You'll be really good at melee. You'll be really good at animals. You'll be really good at socialization. You'll be good at medical. Thank you, Ray, for the bombs. Thank you, Ray, for the bombs. Alright, we'll have to put the anti-grain warhead over because we want one of the big ones over here. Also, we have to fill in these holes now. How's it going, Willem? How's your week, Puppy? Hopefully you had a good week. Such a weird set of skills. Yeah, no, that randomizer, you can get some pretty silly combos. It's pretty great. Alright, let's see. I had the anti-grain warhead. So one is there. Where's the other one's in Hana's bedroom? Alright, so we've got one there. And then we'll put one up here. These 7 IEDs are smaller ones, which is fine because they're still very potent. They will still mess a fool up. But yeah, are we feeling repo tonight? One repo night for for the patch, as it were. All the mods are still working, so Big Nuke, my beloved, is still there. We'll be having some, what's it called? Peak next week because the new map comes out, and obviously we're gonna be doing some Peak because Peak is an excellent game. You see that Peak? Yeah, new biome on the 5th. Excited for that. Excited for it. Peak is very, very, very well done. That is just a very good game. Alright, so we're good there. Thank you for the IEDs. We also need to, again, we need to account for all this leather. Where would it be? Would it be raw resources? Stone blocks, plant matter? No. Chunks? No. Buildings, apparel? No. Okay, it wouldn't be apparel. Weapons, items, I guess. Inert relics, artifacts, unfinished, neurotrainers, tech prints, body parts. No, it's not body parts. Not miscellaneous. Excuse me, Big Young. Where are furs and all that? Manufactured? Textiles. Leathers. Okay, so it is there. Sorry. So leathers and wools. Okay. Let's get that going. I'm on my second tee, slightly more awake, but not sure if that will hold. Absolutely fair, right? It's okay. It's okay. Oh, we need to lay down some more of this red carpet. That's absolutely filthy. Production. Nope. Where are my rugs at? If I were floors. Maybe it's under floors. So we are trying to make our our ships to look like a Pokeball. In so much as I can. We definitely need to get rid of a lot of these mats though. I don't need... Okay, so we're fine there. Okay, so we're good okay on this. All of Dark Smack parts need to go away, but what is wrong with Beta's bots? We have 2 Mechanitors and none of their bots are working. Thank you for the second suit pulsers, Mitori. I don't think anybody needs it. I guess William's a bit upset, so that's fine. Thank you for the food shell. Mechanoid cluster. Mechanoid cluster. Combat cluster is landing nearby. The cluster will be initially dormant, so you can tell. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's gonna be a little spicy. That's fine. They're not shielded. Okay. Allie, your time is now. Iggy as well. Alright, Mimi, I need you down here as a backup. Thank you, and I know how to make drugs. Bow Mage, I need you over here for cleanup as well. Wolfie, you gotta help Mimi. Arxane's over here as well. Lemon has Resurrection Psychosis Advanced, so she's having a tantrum. Ashley for melee. Medic is down here as well. Zemri with the space gun a little bit back up over here. Dux is down here. Cub is up here, team melee. We'll go with sheer volume of folks. We got another Tony down here. Nice laser team at the back. What else do we have here? Pacifist. Over here. Ideally, we're gonna handle this very quickly. But in case we don't handle it quickly, we need a backup plan. Just in case. This should be over rather quickly. Look at all of Ali's spells. I've never seen somebody have this many spells. Alright, Ali, let him know. Alright. You gotta move up here. That wasn't exactly enough to get in there and handle that. Ooh, we took a hard hit. Oh, there is a shield there, okay. We're losing folks. Oh, this is still alive. Actually soloing it. Please rescue Rosa, who's on the ground. Wolfie, I need you to finish this off for me. Kind of nasty, not gonna lie. But it was a mech cluster, so what do you expect? That's pretty bad. Wolfie, as you were. Gotta get rid of these corpses. That was a wall that was mostly undefended, so they just able to came in and do and prepare. So, but I mean, overall, I mean, the fact again that we had enough people to actually fight them, but pretty nasty stuff. Look at the destruction here, by the way, just from that encounter. Yeah, we're losing people. Let's see, died, leaving Ellie with no air for the title. Received. Working Empire can contact the Working Empire through Thomas console to designate anywhere. Gotcha. Failed Iggy's quest. We lost Iggy and Mimi. Ali has a work frenzy. A turkey self-tamed. Love that for us. Thank you, Raven, for the thingy. Brutal. Well, I think we have enough beds here for folks to be in, so. Is Rosa in a hospital bed? Rosa's being brought over to a hospital bed, okay. Arc saying. What is that sound I'm hearing? Is there actually like a machine out here? Oh, there is a machine out here. Jesus. They came after Cowie's crab, the sons of bitches. Hola, Kamiko. Alright, Cub and Wolfie will have to handle this stray machine. Let's see. Thank you for the rescue, medic. Varsity is already destroying the bodies, as it were. I don't know if there's any bodies to left to resurrect, so we'll see. Mimi led the charge, just like she always do. Got that pastille. Saving me, yeah. Ripiggy, I'll play some Dolly Parton. His honor. You might be able to bring him back. Medical emergency for Flindorn. Alright, listen, mech attacks are always pretty nasty. They are rather severe. Atlas wreck. Your orbital scanner has detected the coordinates of a massive piece of wreckage in orbit. It could contain valuable resources. Orbital debris fields are often occupied by hostile scavengers. You can travel to orbital locations using Grav ships. So where is that? So that's a new icon. We haven't seen that before. Neat. So it's 48 days before we have to worry about that. Yeah, where's Iggy's body? Iggy's body is right there. Alright, flag that for pickup as well. Thanks, chat. It is unfortunate though. They do be. I think we're doing repo tonight. Nobody really said anything, medic. One way or the other. But how's it going, Kamiko? Maybe it's under floors, really making the telltale heart guy nervous. Hopefully you enjoyed your burritos from yesterday. I'm sorry we didn't really get to talk. But I'm glad you got to settle down with a couple of burritos. I love that for you. Hopefully you have more burritos today. Yeah, return welcome back, Beta. Oof. Yeah, no, we're losing folks. We have, alright, same. I mean, our people are hurt is the problem. Rosa is injured. Wolfie's half dead as well. Antonio is doing his best. No fishing, no anything. Only a hospital. Thanks, chat. Oh my god. Okay, well, apparently we lost Iggy completely. Oh no, that's brought back because Iggy's alive again. I can't believe somebody... Yeah, no, people are dying. Let's flag these items for pickup. I has lots of leftover chow mein catered. Oh, delicious. I miss that meal a lot. I love chow mein. Never tried to make my own. Well, how did Bomage die? Blood loss. Brutal. Oh, there's still some random asshole out here, isn't there? Rosa doesn't have her weapons. Alright, Ashley's here at the very least, can handle this. Are they not appearing as red on the screen? Are there any more of these? There's another one over here. Jesus. Apparently there were just a couple of them that just slipped by. Love that for them. Never tried either. I feel magic is in the noodles. I feel, yeah, no. It's, how are we doing over here on folks? So we got some people there. Psyche is half dead, but she's also eating her taco. I love that for her. Please rescue Sim. You know, that's it with the game's randomness, not a poll. Yeah. What did Mimi do? No, that wasn't Mimi. That was just our second mech cluster. Gotta get the right texture and not too much sauce. Yes. I've had noodles that were way too saucy, and because of the type of noodle that's usually used, I'm still talking about chow mein, it's just kind of gnarly. Is there still another random robot somewhere? Hey, can somebody pick up Iggy? He's still literally laying down on the ground there. Rosa, what's wrong with Rosa? She has a mangled scar on her brain. And she can walk that off. It'll be fine. That'll be fine. Alternative answer: Mimi fought valiantly and died a hero. It's true, but we can make her into a zombie and prop her back up to fight some more. It'd be like Weekend at Bernie's, but with Architect gear. Spicy. As you can see along the top there, we definitely lost a fair few people. It's okay though. We can at Mimi's. So I didn't know you dabbled in necromancy. You know, a little bit here and there. How is Arcane? Jesus Christ. Alright, so there's just no hospital bed here. Is the problem. Clean Sweeper is at least cleaning up Arcane, so we got that. Alright, we'll have to bring back Arcane as well. Alright, Antonio doing work there. Brutal. Mimi, how the fuck did Mimi get back up? You're just resurrected. What the shit? You don't just resurrect with full health. Normally you're on the ground dying. Never mind, you're down. Rosa's also down. Because her brain was mangled. Alright, Kailas, I need you to come get Mimi, please. Mimi the Terminator? Seriously, though. Okay. I think somebody ate Iggy's body, because his stuff is all still there. Except for Iggy's body. Alright, so we have another bed at least. Actually, no, Iggy got resurrected. Iggy's right there, never mind. Iggy's blind in both eyes. Pobrecito. He was rescued, wasn't he? Yeah, no, he was rescued. I'm just trying to calculate everything. Alright, so Zeros has Rosa. And Mimi's also on her way to the bed. Okay. No, not the grilled cheese. It's getting soggy. Alright, so we'll flag this off for pickup. Zero's taking a scenic route to get Rosa to safety. Thanks for the healer mixer, Mimi's. We'll see if you need those. People slowly healing up. It's just gonna be a soggy cheese getting rained on and sitting in a puddle. It's true, it's not even getting soggy as you would by being dunked in tomato soup or anything. Alright, so Darksmack got burned by a laser, but also has some of his bionic parts in, so loved up for him. I gotta get Bowmage and Arcsane back up because those are very valuable pawns that are invested in. So those are in fact worthy of pickup. I mean, I like how that all just happened and Gio's over here collecting all of our cloth. Good job. Take my brain cell out and iron out the crease. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. We're going to take care of you. You love my costume? Thank you. I'm dressed up as an old man streaming full time. Scary. Spoopy even. Alright, Zeros very slowly bringing Rosa back. The only time I've seen my colonist, he's already in a medical bed. Yeah, we did have a bunch of machines, death machines, land, and hold on, wait for it. They started killing people. So we dealt with it pretty well considering the level of attack there. But it is pretty nasty to fight all those damn machines like that. This is okay. So how are we on hospital beds? We have one more. I'm assuming, why is Zeros taking Rosa to her regular bed and not to a hospital bed? I guess you're not really injured, right? It's just a mangled scar. Alright, we can add a bill. We can take care of your mangled scar. I'll show you my baguette here shortly, Mitori. That sounded way more suggestive than I intended. But I said what I said. Infection. Who's got infection? Verso's gone sick from infection. Infection is in his right thumb. Time to cut it off. How's it going, Mormon? How's your... I'm dressed as a tired mom in a onesie handing out candy. Incredible outfit. I'm sure you wear it very well. Alright, I can't show you the baguette that has the duct tape on it because it kind of bent a little weird. So we have this regular small baguette. Look how small it is. Look how fulfilling it is. Look how nice it is. The colors, beautiful. Not delicious, but a baguette all the same. Disposable thumb versus opposable thumb. Chop that shit off. We don't need the baby baguette. Yeah, it's the tip of the other baguette that just fell right off. Bowmage lives. Let's get you into a hospital way. How's my engine? So we can't take off for another 23 hours. So we're almost able to go. What's wrong with this fucking engine also, by the way? It doesn't seem... Simric, I need you to go to the hospital and get your rest. Christ. Okay, Colonist needs rescue. Bowmage. I believe I have somebody coming to get Bowmage? Okay, yeah. And then we need to get Arxane up, because Arxane actually has a very good pawn. They are thankfully getting rid of the bodies. Mimi, go to bed. Christ. You're practically a zombie. Look, you have Resurrection 6. You're just going to fall over again. I'm also drinking Bailey's. Nice. Listen, it's Friday night. We gotta... Alright, so... Tony... Wait, what's wrong with Tony? But they're not injured. How are they... You know what? Fair. Alright, has Rosa's brain been ironed out? It has, nice! You no longer have a brain scar, congratulations. She must melee, she has, you know what? She needs to go get her fucking thrumbo horn, cause... Cowie's going all the way around here just to get her one meal that she did. No, you dingus. Come over and get your thrumbo horn, Mimi. And then you can eat the meal. This isn't just any meal, that's Iggy's meal that he dropped as he perished. They don't disown me, but Tostitos and herb and garlic cream cheese kind of... No, listen, why would I disown you? That sounds delicious. You feel oppressed? Being in the hospital bed, being taken care of? Be safe, Morwen. We'll talk to you soon. Alright, Psyche, just watching poor Arxane laying there on the ground. Alright. Bunch of dang zombies around here after that unfortunate thing. Someone needs rescue? Yeah, we just got Arxane up. Alright, Verso is having dark visions because of unsightly environment. Is the unsightly environment the dark vision? Is that the problem? Okay, I need to make a little pile for my corpses so that way I can burn the bodies. That sounds really dark. It's RimWorld. In here go all of my little bodies. Corpses. They are slowly doing work. They are getting rid of the things. Bit by bit, we're retrieving all the stuff. We retrieved most of our people. Allie is playing chess instead of resting like she should be resting. Allie, get to resting. That sounds delicious though. Mimi, I made a fresh salsa today, so had the usual suspects, some tomatoes, some onion, white onion, Actually, no, these weren't white. These were Mayan onions. And some pickled banana peppers for a little bit of tang to the meal. And a bag of chips, as you do. Where's Simric? Is he still hurt? Yeah, he's still pretty much hurt. Ashley's operating on... I forgot we're still operating on Dark Smack, so we're still making them very bionic. But yeah, we're trying to clean up the base so that way, again, removing excess cost, because the cost is what determines the difficulty of raids and whatnot. So as long as we're looking after that, and considering the amount of fucking pawns we have, it's something to keep an eye on, for sure. Alright, Beta, how are your bots? You have 4 robots. Lifter is lifting bodies. Cleaner is clean sweeping. We need to repair that bot though. That bot is not well. Okay, what else do we have here? The other clean sweeper is sweeping. Alright, the clean sweeps are sweeping. I pickle your pepper? Yeah, you will, Wolfie. Yeah, that's going, Wolfie. Wolfie, hopefully you didn't get in trouble. I made a joke earlier, but hopefully you're okay. And your boss didn't, you know, tell you off as you thought it might. Hopefully you and the car are okay. Okay, what else are we learning here for research? We're going on marine armor already. But there's a lot of other stuff I need to learn, like shields for sure. IEDs in particular will be very important. And we're actually going to have to build our own shuttle. I need a shuttle engine in order to make the passenger shuttle. Okay. We'll have to keep an eye out for any quests that reward that. Alright, so we've kind of recovered. Okay. I mean, it was a nasty fight. But considering how many mechs there were, I'm glad we were able to do what we could do there. That is an excellent weapon. Unfortunate though that we lost. Who is bullying Wolfie? Me! It was I. I didn't get anyone today, so most likely money to the gotcha. Okay. They're making you drive around with it. For now, as a lesson. What's this? This is heavy SMG, some rice, and some chocolate. Who has lung rot? Motherfucker's Prime Second. How's Motherfucker's Prime Second have lung rot? No! Allie, please tend to Motherfucker's Prime. The animals, yeah, it's pretty nasty in here because there a lot of animals died in here to begin with, so I should move their beds outside until it's safe. Not ideal, but we got to get rid of all these corpses out here. Alright, Allie's taken to Mufficus. We definitely gotta get those bodies the hell out of there and start just burning them. Alright, corpses. Animals. Yeah, that's fine for now. We gotta get rid of them. Sorry, they're being hotboxed by the corpses. Yeah, the thing is though that it's completely open, so they're not enclosed in there. That's just where they died, so there isn't a lot of room for. Why is Cowie moving animal pets? You know, Cowie is just a goer apparently. Everyone's got the rot. Everyone's got the rot. Everyone's got the rot. Motherfuckers Prime the third, the second, Cowie 333, the stone crab. At least we got the nice guitar and rain going though, so the ambience, the vibe is perfect right now. I ain't mad at this. Sounds good. All right, so it already starting to drag corpses, so that's good. Right, daytime cometh. Manhunter pack. A pack of manhunting red foxes. Okay, how many? Oh my fucking god. Okay, the colony's dead. Colony's dead. Goodbye. No! The foxes are going after Bay! Yeah, half our people are zombies and don't have gear because they died. This might be it actually. Medic, keep running! Medics are fighting! Zebri, no! Yeah, at least coming over here with the cheat code, but we'll see how this goes. Oh, fuck, they love collections, sure. There's a lot of foxes. It's a lot of foxes, and a lot of our people aren't geared. Get in there, Waffy. Get in the Kailasa. Nothing. What was it? Mimi. I told you to go get your weapon. You didn't get your weapon. Cub, I need you over here. Dessa doesn't have a weapon either. I mean, our fighters are down. And the other ones don't have much of anything. Wolfie, keep fighting. The foxes are all over the place. We're after geometry. Geometry, run! Cub's over there doing the thing. Alright, Iggy's down. Ashley can still fight at least. Army, let's go. I need you down here. Lemon, I need you down here as well. The foxes are not in the base yet. The Plague Widow exploded? No, Plague Widow hasn't done much to them. Alright, no. Savita's down. Did you? Okay. I think that was an animal metamorphosis. But now we're gonna lose more people as well. Let's see what we can do. This is in the, it's the game's like, oh, you thought, huh? Alright, so still recovering from the previous raid. That was a lot of foxes. I can't believe Varsity would do this to us. Geo, I need you to go and rest. Until healed. Animal metamorphosis. Chat decided to change it up. Stillwater is still on the ground. Psyche is coming to get them. Varsity died. Stillwater died. Bay died. Yeah. Yo, I can. He's a villain, I'll tell you. Well, he just killed himself because the foxes got him. All right, Allie's there in the hospital. Where are we? Nope, we can't doctor. These other people can though. I'm gonna throw me off of this. It's strictly doctoring for now. Same for Ash. Sorry, Ash. Doing all the heavy lifting. The second Asian girl is doctoring. That's good. Beta flame can doctor away. Onion came, one with the stinky, a little bit, and with Darksmack still getting operated on. All of that and Darksmack still being made into bionic. Yeah. Yep. Is the animal pen? The animal pen is still not cleared out, but at least the animals won't be in here. That's fine. We can until we can clear this out. Why is Cowie a moose? That's so Canadian of you, Mimi. Scaria infection. Alia has gotten sick from the Scaria infection. The infection is in her neck. Okay, well, I mean, she is being looked after. Let's see. Motherfuckers Prime the second is now a female scimitar cat. Non-planet killer? I don't know. I mean, you can offer her to chat. I don't know what chat wants. We're limping along. We're gonna lose some more people here for sure. Snoopy's playing rings, but we need somebody to start burning bodies ASAP. Medic, you gotta get back in bed. Kailasa, you gotta get in bed as well. Kailasa's gone berserk because they were drowsy. Same, honestly. Kailasa's gone berserk. They will attack anyone they see. Okay, they're down on the ground, so that's fine. We can't stay in bed. There are things to discover. Yeah, well, kinda. Kailasa is out here like, let me at him. There are more foxes to bet. Fair. Valid, actually. Making a repair needed. Alright, Beta, I need you to come over and repair this. You can't. Is that a max one? Alright, that lifter belongs to Max. Okay. How are the foxes decaying already? We have nanites. Thanks for the nanites, chat. How are they? It's literally been. Oh, it's 30C. That would explain that. That would explain that. Since I had a summer forever, yeah. Alright, so they're handling that. There's still have to go out there and recover all this. That is gonna make things gnarly. Because more people. Look at the crops! Nice. Yeah, this is nasty. Constantine's rescues Bow Mage. Alright, Ashley's got Bow Mage. Mechanoid 1 needs to be repaired. Is that Max? Or Beta? That's Max. Did everyone update their repo mods? I haven't, but it's only like one. Thanks to update. Thank you for the maps, Mage. I don't think we're gonna be mapping anything anytime soon. Welcome aboard, Cerelia. Cerelia, you are industrious superhuman kind. Just keep real life. You grew up as an apocalypse survivor, and now you're a model. You don't do skilled labor. You don't do dumb labor. You don't care. And you don't do intellect, but you will shoot a bitch. You're very good at shooting. You'll be very good at art, and you'll be good at socialization. Yeah, only one needed an update for me. Here you go, Bowmage. I'll show you the other end of the baguette. Mitori redeemed it earlier, and Mitori got one end. You get the other end. 2 tips for 2 redeems. Look at the light. Look at how golden this baguette still is. Pristine, beautiful. Curvature, grooves. It's such a good crusty bread. When the pinche metro makes me buy a ticket or it's a felony, but they never check your pass. Yep. Mira, I rode the metro plenty of times that it's not worth it. I can't bear it. We've had these. So listen, we've had this baguette and this other baguette. This is the other half of it. It's not a half, it's like a tenth, a quarter, a third, whatever. Since we played Expedition 33 back in May. These are not edible. These are not edible. They are petrified and hard as shit. They're very hard. They're very stiff. Look at all the foxes. Lick it? I'm not gonna lick it. My tongue will get stuck on that thing. It's so dry. Anything's edible if you try hard enough. Listen, if I had, there isn't enough soup for me to dip that thing into. Mimi needs a rescue as well. Mimi, no. What's wrong with Mimi? You still have resurrection sickness for 6 more hours. Okay, well. We still have to. Here's the thing. The ramifications of this is, with all these deaths, the people that did survive are probably going to be very upset. There's bodies left out. There's, yeah. It's going to be work. What's this? This is a turtle. You can eat it? Kumiko, I wouldn't let you eat this one. No, my donkeys are pet. Oh, my donkeys. The donkeys are falling apart. This thing would break your teeth. These baguettes are not fit for consumption. And like anybody will ask you to update if you need it when you go. Yeah, but welcome aboard, Cerelia. What can I get you? You're good at shooting. So we need to get you a gun. That's Iggy's sword. Is Iggy up and running? Iggy is up and running. Come get your sword, Iggy. Extreme break risks. That's a lot of extreme break risks. Man, people are not happy. Alright, Kailasa, why are you not happy? What do you need? What can I get for you? And colonist left and bird and colonist dead. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be, it's not gonna be fun here. Mimi is back down. Our Pokeball is like, this is one of those scenarios where it's not about Dango Psychic Soothe, Pulsar's Ray. It's not about supplies, it's not about anything, it's literally just RimWorld. So what you think about the Glamour Challenge? I think it's great. I think they have a lot of work to do, Cerelia. I think they got a long way to go. But this is fantastic. This is a very good, strong start. Yoshi P did mention. So obviously, there's what's said in the infographics in English, and then there's what's said in Japanese. And Yoshi P mentioned a couple of times that they need to optimize the CPU. So it seems like the PS4 is the biggest limitation right now for Final Fantasy 14, and it's holding the game back. So they're working on that, but I think it's great. They're gonna make money on all the crafter gear people can finally use in combat jobs. I don't think I'm gonna use a lot of it, but I'm glad that they did unlock it because again, like the blacksmithing top for Dawn Trail is exceptional. There's a few pieces. There's a tailoring, a weaver coat from Heavensward that's very, very nice. There are pieces here and there that are just really, really nice. I don't know that I'll use much if at all, but the allowing, you know, cross-class things, it means that I can use my Warrior AF set for all my tanks, which has been something that's chapped my ass. Not because, you know, I need this, but it would be nice to be able to have, or all my have Harleys, all our tanks be very paladinish with the wing motifs and all that. So it opens up a lot of glamour options, and I think it's very, very good. I think it's very healthy for the game. I can just Eureka tank sit for everything. Exactly. I was already planning, I can tell you right now, sorry, I was already planning for 7.4 that I was going to make 2 different tank sets so I can glamour them differently. But now I don't have to do that. Some of the Old Weaver and Goldsmith, yes. There's some very, 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 very cute glamour Cerealia in the Botanist line of AF sets, as well as some Fisher gear that's very, very cute. Fisher not so much, but the Botanist gear, there's some very cute pieces there that I could definitely use for glam. But it's a great change. That another colonist needs rescue. Bowmage is down, unfortunately. Let's go, Bowmage. Let's get you into the hospital. Gotta flag our people to get up. Okay. But yeah, no, that, and you know what I'm excited for the most, so really, if I'm being honest, it's the, I talked about it earlier, the 100 free hotkeys UI element that can be toggled on and off. That is the most exciting thing to me. The glam thing is fantastic for the community as a whole, but being able to put all my crafter macros on there, my mounts, my minions, or whatever, into this one UI element, and then toggle it on and off is perfection. I can remove, I'm literally going to remove 5 hotbars from my UI. The hotbar bloat was starting to get a little bit severe if you're doing, you know, if you have to make 10 macros for 10 different recipes for cosmic exploration, then it's like, okay, well, cool. Love that for me. This can all go into that UI element now. So today, like I was saying earlier, Dawn Trail, that's another big win for it. There's a proposed marriage to Hannah. Hannah has agreed and they're now engaged. Yay, congratulations. Ali is in a medical emergency. Rot stink exposure, extreme blood loss, and scaria. I think we might have lost too many important pawns. We can build them back, but at what cost? We'll see. This stuff is still pretty nasty there. Max is hauling tacos. We didn't get to do any of the things we wanted to do today because of the attacks. We've had some pretty severe attacks. Mech Hive, and then I don't even know how many foxes were there. Was a lot. My friend was initially like, I don't like the AF stuffs, but then she came around the whole thing because, you know, where Light has all the stuffs from the learned jobs. Why not have glams too? Yeah. So I can understand why there's some reservations around AF sets, but I mean, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with it. You know, open it up. Let people have a lot more options. He did say that we are going to get more glamour slots or whatever, glamour plates or whatever that silly system. Luckily in 7.5, but because of the PS4 and the CPU limitations on there, they're gonna have to optimize that even more to be able to get it to work. So kind of sucks that the PS4 is holding us back. Not gonna lie, kind of feels bad. But absolutely big win for Dawn Trail and the system as a whole. Mr. Tumnus is gonna make off with that shit before you use all of it. Maybe. It's 20% announced essentially in the life for the PS4. Did they really? Have they? Is that a thing that they've done? Oh no, the human body's trying to rot now as well. But yeah, we're talking about Final Fantasy 14 for those wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Final Fantasy 14 had a big letter from the producer today. It talked about a lot of things that they're going to be doing, and the game again in a healthy spot. Also, the variant stuff that was announced today. Variant advanced criterion. Ray, I'm probably going to try and kidnap you if you're amenable to it. If you're feeling it. Was doing more stuff, so just heard the end. Isn't PS4 still a super large population of JP players though? Lots of families in Asia don't really own computers. Yeah, that is the problem. You know, at some point people got to upgrade. Spring of 2026 for end of thingy for the PS4. All right, there you go. They're gonna get pushed onto the PS5s. There's not exactly a shortage of them anymore. So, hey, what the hell's going on here? Why are they all gathered? I didn't tell them to. Oh, Zemri and Arshaline, they got married. Congratulations. Any game submitted after spring will be denied. Yeah. So for how long will Final Fantasy 14 be held back by the PS4? Especially when there is another console right there. Waiting for 14 to be all that keeps Xbox alive as they close at their studios. Jeez. Colonists left them buried. Yeah, they're making my people unhappy about that. I think it might be time, Mimi. I don't think we'll be able to respond to a lot of the threats at this point. Maybe we'll see. Huh? We'll see. Give it a minute. I'm humming and hawing mentally over it. Like we did learn a lot from this colony, but I don't know that we'll be in a position to. It's going to be a lot of recovery time in order to try and get back to the point where we can potentially fight the thing, and we're just stuck cleaning. Thank you, Medic, for that 5-stream streak. Appreciate that. But yeah, the Variant Dungeon Advance into Criterion pipeline. Hopefully it's in the same line as Pilgrim's Traverse, in that they have said that that's the model, right? That is what they want to do with people. So, sorry, with content for people. So ideally, that's the pipeline for that, and it works out very well, and it plays very well. What do we need for recovery? I can spend some of the points. You're currently a zombie arc saying. So let's see how you recover. It's not even that. It's just we're left with a lot of characters that aren't very good. We lost some characters that had high skill ceilings. So how are you? I mean, you're up and running, so that's good. You have an old gunshot wound, and it's aching and itchy. So I need to find your gun and get it back to you. It's on this map somewhere. Your contingent of the player base that wants a Switch to. I mean, I think Yoshipi himself said that he wants the thing on Switch. Let's get you that armor, Poppy. Welcome on. It's right there, I think. Yeah. Got you your armor. Thank you, Roxanne, for the healer mech serum. We can apply that to your character. Actually, come pick it up. Nice. But yeah, it's not necessarily any one thing that can fix this colony. It's just a matter of, do I want to spend a couple of weeks here getting us back to where we need to be? It's just literally it's just uptime. And what's what's the game gonna do? That alligator is eating that fox. As Mimi just stole that alligator's fox meal. He's like, not for you. Yeah, no, we're losing. Yeah, that is a lot of bad smoke there. Let's see if these doors open. If we recover, I can eventually buy a gold cube. You're already halfway there. That being a bottleneck, because Switch 2 isn't much more powerful than PS4. No, but I mean, that's just what Yoshi suggested that he wanted. Not that he's gonna... not that they're gonna get it. It's just something that was mentioned in an article, and like all things, whenever a developer mentions anything, they ran off with it. They're like, okay, let's fucking go. Yoshi P is saying we're gonna get it on the what's it called? The thing. So we don't know that that's even happening. It's just a thing that was said, and here we are. I mean, to be fair, getting into that market is obviously smart for the game. Mimi, do you have a weapon? Allie, you gotta get your staff. Wait, why is my food here? Did they put rotten animals in here? Oh no. No, they shouldn't be allowed rotten. Son of a bitch. Alright, who's fighting? Cerullia's got into a fist fight with Arxane. Why? What happened? Arxane loudly insulted Cerullia's loyalty. This drove Cerullia into a rage and they began to fight. As they do. Should I get onto Samsung refrigerator? Not onto the Samsung refrigerator. Alright, what meat here is not good. Raw butcher meat can be cooked. So will it tell me what meat is not good? So that's all tacos, so that's good. It's tacos all the way down. So what meat is rotten? Doesn't tell me. Okay. I feel like a toasted cinnamon bun. I never want to leave this bed. All your beds are masterwork. Very nice. That's actually pretty huge. Thank you, chat. Thank you for the cube, Bowmage. The cube. May they... Look at all... These are all Dark Smack's body parts. Hearts. Wait, why are there two hearts? Cube. But yeah, it would be nice if we got off the PS4. Even if it's for a little bit, just to let them up the ante on what they can do with the game. But yeah, no, absolutely incredible Perseveres that are live. The patch drops on November 16th, and the Savage tier isn't dropping until what's it called? Next year. So Raiders have to wait an entire year for their for their Savage raid. Thank you for the armchairs, Bowmage. Well, some people don't actually have armchairs. Interesting. So yeah, everything I saw was good today. I want the patch now. I want the story points. What the hell is wrong with that train? What does it mean? What's the stuff up in the sky? There's a lot there that I would like to have now. But I'm enjoying 7.35. I'm enjoying the thing. That does mean you now have a date for your PvP if you want to get your Serious Pass done, amongst other things. But yeah, we got a lot going on with the game. That's always a good thing. Also, to your point about the Switch, there's nothing saying that they won't get the Switch the mobile version of the game too. Since there are two versions of the game. Remember, there is mobile. So, who knows? Who knows? When someone doesn't play the game, I bought a shit ton of number of versions of the game. Oh. Alright, so Mimi doesn't have a weapon. Come get your Alpha Thrumbo Horn. Don't need that box, thank you though. Rosa, you need your weapon as well. Where's Rosa? There you are. Come get your stabby stab. Okay, it's trying to bring the corpses down from the animals, so that's good. That'll make this habitable again, but that is pretty bad there. Windows Retail, Steam, Mac, Xbox, PS4, PS5. Listen, in case you do want to play the game, you'll at least have it then and there. We have access to it. Alright, so they're going through the corpses, they're going through the weapons. Alright, so Rubber Ducks is burning more bodies. Again, I hate to focus on the bodies so much, but that is a pretty important deal, especially because I did activate Anomaly for this, so we could get Shamblers at any time. How are we looking up this side? So this side is fine. Okay, that's fine. The ship is what it is. Where are my pipes? Hygiene. Plumbing. So the plumbing is... I landed the ship upside down, son of a... It's like, why isn't there any water in my ship? My ship is... Does that mean the exits, they're all exiting on the water side of things? If that isn't reflective of just how today's gone for this colony, I don't know what is, man. Okay, that's fine. Australia mode, Australia mode. Allie, please pick up your... You need your wizard staff. Where is it? It's right there. Okay, I mean, they are peaceful, so that's fine. They're not too upset after all those things. But... big yawn. Not overly the point right now, because they have to deal with stuff. Why is Beta sleeping in the dark? Let's get Beta a little lamp. Beta had a little lamp. Alright, so we need this here. Okay. So these are absolutely just missing furniture as well, so that's not good. Are we using the old mod list? For the, yeah, same mod list. Only one mod was deprecated at Franco, and they all work. So we should be good to go. I just hit the update button. I didn't even do anything. Outside of updating one mod. There's only one mod needed to be updated. The rest of them work just fine. Yay! Okay, so we're going there. This is, by the way, this is very good. I'm glad that I learned this, and thank you to Ash for the pattern here on how to do hydroponics like this. So that'll be super useful for later on. Funeral opportunity for Bay Barbelay. Rip Bay. We'll miss you. It's still not optimal. Yeah, I mean, it's still not optimal, but it works. It's still, it does what it needs to do at a good enough level. Why did they put the kibble here in, this is literally, okay, we finished researching IDs, yay! This zone, storage, corpses, animal life. Why is the kibble there? Okay, never mind. I don't want to even know. What's going on, Risque? Welcome on in. Let's get some of these chairs back over here. Next stage, add coolers and heaters to make it handle weather changes better. I mean, oh wait, why is my thing unroofed? Well, that's an issue in and of itself. Cargo pods. You have detected a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. Perhaps you'll find something useful in the wreckage. We have bear meat. You know what? Bear meat's very useful. Welcome aboard, bear meat. The dank is a kush for the colonists? Absolutely. They deserve it. But yeah, overall, very good live litter. Excited for the patch. Dawn Trail just keeps getting better. Again, it's not perfect. I'm now ranking it higher than Stormblood because the systems changes. And I'm excited for where the game's gonna go, story-wise and everything else-wise. So, give it to me. The sooner I get it, the better. But very excited for what was shown and what we're gonna be getting. Alright, so 3 more bodies to go. Once those bodies are gone, my colonists will start to be a little bit better. How are they needs? Yeah, the colonists left them buried really does drag them down. I'll get the lobby up right away for repo, but then I'm gonna go make some fries because I want some French fries. So we'll go and do that. I'm not sure if I'll continue this colony next week. We'll play it by ear. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm not sure it's worth it for the tremendous amount of work it's going to be. I'm hoping this is the mod. We're going to find out if it goes or not. I'm not gonna if we do start a fresh colony, I will keep this save file. But the amount of work here is going to be wild. I don't get to go out and explore just yet. We do have some of the core here, so maybe we can do some of that there. So we'll see. I'll mull it over throughout the week, but we're going to wrap it up there. Thanks for hanging out, YouTube. I appreciate you. We'll be back on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern with some Final Fantasy XIV. Going to be doing some Unreal and then some Pilgrim's Traverse, floor 81 to 100. We're going to be taking our group there. See how we do. Thank you for hanging out, YouTube. Appreciate you. Have a great weekend.